Now there's another vehicle in front of it. The car and that vehicle both pulled up right as I was getting ready to start the video. I was gonna show the Fish and Wildlife vehicle. I think that's what it is, but I couldn't really tell. But it's been parked there for a while. Maybe, I don't know, it might have something to do with them boats out there. There's one of them that's, it's almost right in front of me, and I was pretty sure that this is the, I don't know, I probably didn't read the map right or pay enough attention to it. I was pretty sure this was their preserve or whatever for the shellfish. And if it's the shellfish preserve, then they probably shouldn't have boats out there. Then again, I'm not real familiar with the laws and the rules and regulations there. I'm also not out looking for clams or crabs or anything. Oh, seagulls. Anyway, we're my vehicle warmed up. I guess we go out and take a look at what the sign says about the rules and regulations. I know I put at it in my last video, but we can do it again. Actually read it. This is the Neddards Bay Shellfish Preserve. It says, oh come on, you can do it. There we go. It says the preserve ends from an east-west line beginning at the mouth of Whiskey Creek, 45 degrees, 23.679 to an east-west line, 900 yards south, 45 degrees, 23.236. Preserve rules. The preserve is closed to the commercial and recreational taking of clams. History of preserve. The preserve was created in the mid-70s to provide an area to conduct research in a natural setting. The preserve is used for research by universities and state and federal agencies. Contact information, ODFW Shellfish Program, Newport, 541-867-4741. So that doesn't say anything about it. Let's see, Oregon Shellfish Regulations, license required to take marine shellfish for those 12 years or older. Well, it's a good thing I'm not taking any shellfish. And Dungeness crabs, that's the same ones they have in Washington State. It's got the limits. Doesn't say anything about boats. Closed areas. All areas are open except marine gardens, research reserves, habitat refuges, marine reserves, marine protected areas, and shellfish preserves. These areas have signs indicating their locations and are listed and mapped in the Sport Fishing Regulations book. It is always unlawful to waste fish, shellfish, or marine invertebrates. Use chemicals to take fish, shellfish, or marine invertebrates. Assist in the harvest of another person's catch except under a disabilities permit. Let's see. Regulations for clamming. It actually doesn't look like it has anything in here at all about boats. I guess the rest of this stuff is not all that important to me because I'm not clamming or shellfishing or anything of that nature. That right there, I believe, is Cambodian. It might also be Vietnamese. And is that Korean, maybe? Down here at the bottom. And here, I wonder if there's a sign that shows where we're at on this map. There's some islands further out, and of course we can't see them from here. Oh, they need a new one of these. This is their identification chart, and it looks to me like it's falling apart. And these are the rocks. They're actually, you can see them in the picture here. They're right over there, but obviously it's too foggy to see them. The large rocks you're viewing in the distance are off the coast of Oceanside, Oregon. Each rock has a hole in its middle. Thus, they are called the Three Arch Rocks. The Three Arch Rocks were named a National Wildlife Refuge in 1907 by President Theodore Roosevelt. They are home to stellar sea lions, common murrays, and tufted puffins. They are also designated an official wilderness area, one of the smallest in the United States. Off limits to the public, the Three Arch Rocks are under the management of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. So it's fish and wildlife. And of course, they got all sorts of different signs here. This one right here is a little easier to read than the last one. Use shovels that have small blades. Do not use a garden shovel, as this will damage any clams it comes in contact with. Do not dig a hole that is larger than needed to remove the clam. Clam shells are very thin and fragile, which makes them very easy to be broken. Dig the hole big enough only for access adjacent to where the clams are situated. This one's easier to read. Nettert's Bay, Oregon's unique well-mixed estuary. Oregon has 3 types of estuaries: salt wedge, partially mixed, and well mixed. I think this right here is probably partially mixed. The reason I say that is because it's a long bay and it starts over there, but it's closed over on this part. So over there, it doesn't actually have any access to the ocean. And there's a couple of little rivers that actually run down through here and hit the bay a little bit further up. And some of the water comes in through here and kind of mixes with the... Oh, dang, I was pointing it the wrong way. All right, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, through here, there's a few rivers that come through there and put water in and make a little more fresh water here. Plus, of course, we got rain coming down and it goes in there and... Oh, bird twitties, right? Anyway, I guess that wasn't Fish and Wildlife. It was a state trooper. So, didn't mean to misidentify. Oh, there's some more out here. Knockout knotweed. Mussel alert. And ooh, chilly, isn't it? New Zealand mud snails, harmful invader. All right, well, we can read that, but for the time being, I am starting to get chilly out here in Goonie country. There's a couple of pretty decent, cool-looking lagoons off the off to the land side of the road. The ocean side of the road's got some pretty cool stuff too. That's dead. I gotta pull all this garbage out. I got like... Alright, so the Fish and Wildlife folks, they wasn't the Fish and Wildlife, it was a state trooper. He left. He sat for a while first, though. Because he was taking his 15-minute or something. Who knows? Anyway, I gotta travel my happy ass back to Tillamook. I don't know what the hell for. There ain't nothing there for me, but I ain't got fucking the resources to go elsewhere. What the fuck is elsewhere? More of the same shit. More asshole cops. Nicely not doing their fucking jobs. In some cases. But in most cases, they're complete and total fucking goddamn douchebags. And just because a douchebag says it nicely doesn't make it any less douchebaggery. When somebody lies to you with a smile on your face, that doesn't make it any less of a lie. enough driver to make it there. Alright, I'm gonna have to check the fluid as soon as I get back. It seems to be having issues. Some of that might have something to do with the fact that I have a sock for an air filter. And some of it probably has to do with the fact that this is pretty uphill and downhill. Alright, I don't know why it has a stop sign there. I can't see it. That other view from Arizona, huh? I've known him a lot of years. Definitely over a decade. Now through this, I've been trying to get him to call me and listen, find out what's going on. He hasn't. Up. Nobody is speaking up. He said, oh, well, I was talking about you when I was in jail. Well, that's great. That's actually not much help. Oh, there's one of them herons flying overhead. All right, we're in Tillamook. System is set up so that if it's just you, you're fucked. With not one goddamn person after actually coming forward with me and fucking speaking up. Not one person through all of this. It really goes to show you who gives a shit and who don't it? You see all this stuff that these people don't like happening to them, but they find with doing it to me. Just the thought that these things might possibly happen to them somehow magically justifies them actually doing these things to me. And you know what? I am that asshole who speaks up. A lot of people wanted to pretend that their shit was their personal business. No, it's not. If you fucking lie to me and I am fucking harmed over it, it's not your personal business. If it's something that proves that I told the truth and that you fucking lied in a situation this serious, it's not your personal business. If it's a situation where you fucking told me one goddamn thing and the cops told me another, it's not your personal fucking business. You were already involved, bitch. And that's the problem. So many people were involved that never came forward. Why don't you try coming forward? That's not too fucking complicated. I keep telling people, hey man, if you're gonna be on my friends list, but you ain't my friend, then you need to just go. I'm not gonna turn a blind eye to the fucking abuse that you're going through. But at the same time, when you ignore the abuse that I'm going through, and then you want my help later on when I have no resources. That's the thing, is that a lot of people expect expected that I just had all these resources to go spending on them, like Tom, for example, right here in Tillamook. Tom had it in his head that I had all sorts of fucking money coming in to do a bunch of fucking running around while he pussyfoots around with fucking nut jobs like Molly. Like, fuck no. I'm sick of this shit. Then again, we got a system that's set up so if you're all alone, you're easy to victimize, and it's your word versus theirs. That's why it's important to record it. But then even with the recordings, nobody ever tries looking. I'm tired of running around like a chicken with my fucking head cut off, trying to get the fucking resources just to fucking survive. Well, I gotta try to fucking clear my name because I'm taking abuse over shit that never fucking happened! Go fuck yourselves.